Are you serious? Are you serious? Do you have coffee? Because I'm drinking some really good coffee this morning. But of course, we've cut back now, and we drink just 3 to 4 cups in the morning, and we drink lots of water. Okay, we're doing lots of water, and it is really helping us actually. So we thank God for that. But we still like to have 3 or 4 cups. Are you serious? Okay, but wait a minute. We've got some information now about this nurse down in Dallas, Texas, that has got Ebola. She got it as she was helping Thomas Duncan, who died. The nurse wore a mask, she wore a gown, she wore the shield, she had gloves as she helped care for the dying Ebola patient in Texas. She followed protocol, exactly. And a day after the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention said she tested positive for Ebola. Health officials are still trying to figure out how exactly she caught it. Something went wrong, and we need to find out why and what, said Dr. Anthony Fauci, director of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Disease. Now, the woman, her name is Nina Pham. She took basic precautions while treating Ebola-stricken Liberian national Thomas Eric Duncan at a Dallas hospital. Now she is the first person to have contracted the deadly virus in the United States. There are few details that are known about what might have gone wrong. Maybe nothing went wrong. Maybe this thing is airborne. She was protected for contact. We were first told it had to be only by contacting of bodily fluids. Then we're hearing, well, droplets. And so you're wearing the gloves, the gown, the shoes, the mask, even the shield. The only thing you're not doing is protecting airborne. It's not supposed to be airborne. Yet, the people in West Africa are saying this thing has got to be airborne. Look how many doctors and nurses are getting sick and dying. Dr. Thomas Frieden, he's the director of the CDC, told reporters that it's still unknown how the infection occurred, only that a breach in protocol is treating a patient must have happened. Well, don't get it for me. What if it's airborne? What if it's microscopically airborne? Is that a term? Frieden said state and federal health officials are re-examining these protocols. Well, the only other thing left you can do is wear respirators. In other words, protect you from being airborne. But they don't want to do that because you know how much it would cost to provide hazmat suits that protect you from airborne diseases for the entire nation? Are you serious? But you may have to. As a matter of fact, you better. Including the removal of protective gear after contact with Ebola patient, if it might be helpful to just spray the virus-killing solution on the workers as they leave the isolation unit. I thought that's what they were doing. Spray them down when they get out. Then take off the gear very carefully, walk through bleach water, and do everything you got to do. And what would even be... We're not ready for this thing. We're not ready for this thing. We're not ready for the 7 last plagues of the last days either. Is that what we're looking at? Is this the first of the 7 last plagues that the Bible spoke about in the end times? I mean, the water's already turning blood red, famines, all kinds of pestilence diseases that are loose in the land. Revelation 15 says, and I saw another sign in heaven, great and marvelous, 7 angels having the 7 last plagues, for in them is filled up the wrath of God. Now look, I'm just saying, is this the first of 7? And how fast do the 7 get played out? I have no idea. They could come boom, 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 or they might come 10 years apart. Do you know? Of course you don't. Do you know when Jesus is coming back? Of course you don't. Do you know he's coming? You better. Folks, I'll be back with some more current world events. Do not miss today's live broadcast. Live at my website, 12 noon to 3 p.m. Eastern, like it is every day, Monday through Friday, and 3 hours on Sunday Night Live. Don't miss today, 12 noon Eastern, at paulbegleyprophecy.com. That's www.paulbegleyprophecy.com. Also on Blog Talk Radio, if you call this number, 347-324-5208, you can listen on your cell phone. Or go to Blog Talk Radio. Or go to Old Live Stream. Or go to New Live Stream. Or if you got Roku satellite television, go to the New Live Stream channel on your Roku and just type my name, Paul Begley. My channel pops up. You can watch it live on television right there at your home. It's up to you. Get saved. Give your life to Jesus Christ. We're in the last days.